Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Julie of Julie's Plans, and in today's video I am going to be planning the week of July 1st through July 7th in my brand new Erin Condren life planner. Now I have to say that while I was prepping for this video, I had a lot of moments where I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This layout is definitely different, and even as I was putting down appointments, everything was sort of shifted up because the more hours were added, but we lost our half hours. So like this 2 o'clock appointment or meeting here was normally a little bit further down. So it kind of threw me off, but nonetheless, we're just gonna move forward with it. I have chosen the hourly neutral kind of sort of. As you can see, my tabs are colorful. If you watched my setup video, then I kind of explained how I Franken-plannered my planner. So all the other parts of my planner are colorful. This is the only part that's neutral. Anyway, moving forward, I am going to be using this kit from Planner Kate. It's kit 148, and I am using sheet D and sheet B. I'm not going to use date covers this time around. I'm just really going to try to get a feel for the layout and how the things that I use, how they're going to work with this, because at the end of the day, I have to somehow make it work, even if it just comes down to using just pen and paper. But we're not gonna get that drastic. So I love my stickers, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just kind of start with like the base of the kit like I normally do. I am going to use some washi strips across the top, and I think what I'm gonna do is use this red and white stripe right here. I think that's gonna work out just fine. Now normally what I do, and I really struggled with this, was normally on the first week of a new planner, especially on my Erin Condren, I will use all Erin Condren stickers. But this week is also 4th of July, and I had this adorable kit from Planner Kate, and I was like, oh, the struggle is real. So I may save the 4th of July, or I'm sorry, I may save the Erin Condren stuff for next week. I just haven't fully decided. I just had to clean off my reading glasses. We have gotten to that point where I need my reading glasses for planning, because I don't know if a lot of you guys realize this, but when we're doing these plan with me's, our planners aren't like as close as they normally would be to us. They're a little bit further away because you've got all this equipment around you. Anyway, that's at least my situation. I guess I shouldn't speak for everybody, but it's a little bit further away for me. Normally I'd be right on top of my planner, and I just need a little bit of help seeing what I'm doing. And I just took a sticky note with me. So, and we're in that awkward phase because it's a new planner where the coil is definitely in the way on this side of the page. So what we're gonna do is use some common sense and flip it over. So there is that. I really like these red and white stripes. So there we go for the top. Now, this is where I kind of started to struggle. You get this nice part right here along the bottom that doesn't have times on it. However, you do have the little hexagons that have some color on it. You guys know how I feel about this neutral planner. I said it, numerous times in my review of this planner. I don't feel like it's fully neutral, and it is what it is. So we're just gonna cover it up and act like it doesn't exist. So that's what I'm gonna do there, and I just dropped my sheet of stickers. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do there, and while I start laying all the other things down, I can figure out what the heck it is I'm gonna do in the 3 spots below it, because I haven't thought that far ahead. I've done a couple of mock-ups, and I thought I had everything figured out, but they were mock-ups. It wasn't like my actual plans. So when it came down to it, and I was sitting here and I was writing down the things that we have coming up, I was like, I don't know, this is weird. It's all so weird. So anywho, I don't really see a use for this calendar right here. And this was another thing that I was kind of like, what do they want me to do with that? What are we gonna do? we're gonna go back to that because I'm just not sure. It doesn't bother me because at least there's not any color on here. It's okay. It's not completely horrible, you know? But this has to go. I don't like this at all. So we're gonna cover it up. The neutral hexagon can actually be covered up with a standard full box sticker from Erin Condren. Now, unfortunately for the folks that are using the colorful layout, you are stuck with your hexagon. Like, it's a little bit wider. There are obviously sticker shops that have made or are in the process of making things to cover them up, but it is a little bit bigger. I actually have some from Planner Kate in case I wanted to cover it up, and they do work on the neutral as well as the colorful, but now that's gone. I don't see the point of having July twice just on this part of the planner. That's a little much. Okay. I feel like this plan with me is gonna be one giant rant. I'm just still not over some of the changes. I'm just gonna be 100% honest there. Just not sure of it. So one of the things that I've really been thinking of is leaving my checklists out of this planner simply because I do use the daily petite planner and it's starting to get a little bit repetitive. Also, a lot of the checklists I have don't work in the hourly anymore because the layout has changed. I'm probably gonna say that like a lot. I have a massive amount of angst about the layout changing. So one of the things that I do want to add back to this, and I realize that this is this off from over here? Why is this time kind of peeking out over here? Maybe I need to bring it down just a smidge lower. The things you notice when you're doing these plan with me's, I think I just need to bring it just a touch lower to cover the other time. I don't know, something's off there. I don't think it's my stickers either, but we'll bring it down just a little bit. Now it's like really crooked. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, but it covered the times on this side and then it suddenly didn't want to cover the times over here. So that was a little weird. Okay, so one of the stickers that I did want to bring back were my AM and PM routine stickers. Now, since the times aren't always going to work the same for me, I think what I am going to try and do is at the 8 o'clock slot, put an AM routine sticker there and then include an AM routine sticker down here. So we'll go ahead and see how that works. And hopefully I have enough of these. I don't think I planned well, but I can alternate the red and blue. I've done that before to make it stretch. So we will see how this works. So let's get started across the top. Okay, now I typically don't do an AM routine on the weekend. It's just something I've never done, so I'm not gonna do it now, but now I'm gonna do the PM routine ones and add those across the bottom, and I will probably do those all 7 days. I'm already thinking I probably shouldn't have done this, but it is what it is. They're down. Each week can be something new or different. It doesn't have to stay this way, but I'm already kind of feeling like that's a lot of routines, because if you watched my July plan with me, then you know that I'm also tracking some habits and routines on my monthly notes page. So I don't know. This is gonna be one of those things where you're just gonna have to try it out and see how it works. Now, one of the things I am gonna bring back to the bottom of my planner are our meals, and I'm just gonna use these fork and knife stickers from Planner Kate, and then just put them across the bottom. It's gonna go over both the spaces that are left, but I'm totally okay with it, because a lot of times the meals that I have to write can't be written on one line. I just don't write quite that small, but I'm gonna do that and go all the way across. Okay, so there is the top across and the bottom of my planner. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about it. We'll see. I'm really just like, I need the half hours back. This is gonna be a little bit of a struggle, but we are going to make it work. So because I don't have work on Thursday and Friday, because obviously 4th of July is on Thursday, I also took an additional day off here. I also pulled, hang on, I pulled the Erin Condren monthly collection edition for sticker book, and I kind of want to use that somewhere in here. So I think what I'm going to do is grab this half box. Let's see, I'm just going to put it a little bit further down. It's still throwing me off that the half day, like noon, is so far up. Like to me, noon should be a little bit further down, but it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. It'll be okay. I promise it's gonna be okay. And then I'm just gonna use this 4th of July sticker here, and then I'm gonna use, I might use a couple more of these because I like the fireworks. I might just put them further down on this sheet right here, and I'm gonna save some room for some pictures. That's what I'm gonna do right there. And then I think I want to just add like a star or something here and just kind of leave it at that. I know we're gonna barbecue here, so I do want to put something there. And let's go back over here and actually get these things down before I forget, because I'm hopping all over the place again because I'm going from one sticker sheet to another, but we're gonna get through it. Okay, so I want to do a day off here and a day off here, and I think I will just use these right here. And I think I'm gonna alternate them. So these do actually fit in the new lines without the half hour, but it's still taking some adjusting. Like I need to just slow down and think. And I need to move that one just a little bit further up. A little bit further up there. I guess that'll work. That'll work, that's fine. Okay, and then I wanna do payday for Wednesday. I know that there's a payday on here. And I think I'm just gonna put it down without an event sticker. Just put it here and cover up the 9 o'clock slot there. And I'm gonna mark the 2 meetings that I have here and just use these 2 event stickers right there. Okay, so we have the 3 o'clock one on Tuesday. Oh my God, I had like, it's still throwing me off where the times are on here. And then we have the 2 o'clock one on Wednesday. So that will go there. These are slightly bigger than the time slots. Now what I can do is move it up so that it kind of covers both, which I think I'm gonna do here. Otherwise it sits awkwardly over the other time there. And for some reason, there we go. I was like, that sticker doesn't wanna come up. So we'll just move it up and it'll cover 2 hours, which obviously is not what needs to happen, but it's gonna have to do. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need for this side. I'm gonna put pay bills. We do have some bills to pay. It's the 1st of the month after all. So I'll put that one there. And then for the sidebar, I'm gonna try it really quick. I know that there is a this week sticker right here, and I'm just gonna lay that right here. I was told that these checklists will still work along the sidebar because those have not changed as far as the space between them. So if this works, that would be great. But right now, let's see, that one's lining up. These are not lining up correct. Let me move it up a smidge. Nope. It's not working for me anyway. No. Okay. So that's unfortunate. Unless I'm just doing it wrong, it's not working for me. Let's see. There was another sticker that I was going to use to decorate this side over here because I don't think that my checklist will be that long this week, I hope. So I'm going to put that right here, I think, and then maybe use this hat with it. I really like the sheets that come in that book, and I do want to make use of them and not forget that they're there. So we will just do that and layer it with this little hat there. A little more decorative than, sorry, it was way out of frame. A little more decorative than what I wanted to do, but I like that. That'll work. Okay, so we can take that off, and then I don't think we have anything. Let me go back to my month view. No, nothing else big happening that weekend, so I'm gonna leave space for pictures and all that fun stuff. I thought I had another half box because I want to grab, I thought I had a barbecue sticker, and I do want to mark that off. Okay, apparently I need to order some barbecue stickers, but I definitely want to use this half box here for that. So I do like the way the half boxes kind of cover 3-ish hours, I guess. That works. So I'm going to use that for the barbecue sticker there. So now one of the things that I also need to add is calling my mom, but I want to do the videos that I'm going to put up for the week, and I'm trying to figure out if I really want to keep them up here or if I want to move them down somewhere. I probably should have thought about that when I was doing this bottom part, but again, this is like trial and error with a whole new layout, so I'm just gonna try to go with it. So I want to use these 3 event stickers, and I'm just gonna put those across the top, and that will be what I use for what I'm publishing on each day, which right now I'm not 100% sure for the whole week. I do know, of course, Monday's a plan with me. I have to look at my content calendar and see what the other 2 were, or if I'm gonna flip-flop them. But that will be what those are for. So that's at least settled there. And the next thing that I am going to do is put my daughter's work schedule in here. That has really been helping with meal planning for the week, knowing who all is gonna be here, you know, for dinner time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. So let's see, we'll start with the first. Okay, so now all of my daughter's schedule is in there. She's working more than I am this week, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, I know I said that I was gonna add something else. Now I'm like drawing a blank, but let's see. We're gonna put down trash day for Friday, making sure that goes out. I'll have to check our calendar. Sometimes with holidays, we are either bumped a day forward or actually 2 days. You know, obviously they're not coming on the 4th, but we've got to check the calendar for that and see if it's actually going to stay on that day. And then Sunday morning, we're going to do some grocery time. Sometimes it's actually Sunday afternoon, but we're just going to roll with it and put the sticker there. And let's see, trying to think of what else. I think that that's going to be it for the week. I don't really like to plan every single detail of my week out so far in advance, but this is definitely going to take some trial and error in this new planner. I feel like there's some things that I'm still kind of like, I wish this was different, or I like this, but I am really happy that the layout that I'm working with is neutral. I really, really like that because I don't know that I could have handled the shading across the bottom. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know. If you're using a colorful, how are you dealing with the shading on the bottom? Does it bother you? Does it not bother you? Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I do really love the neutral for this hourly layout. It's just gonna take some time adjusting, not having the half hours there. That's kind of throwing me off. But I'm gonna try a few weeks of not keeping so many checklists here because, like I said, I'm starting to find it to be really repetitive to have it in multiple planners. Like, I don't need to do that. I really want to simplify the system that I have going for me and make planning a little bit more enjoyable and less overwhelming, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my community here on YouTube. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.